For our first bout of the evening, we have boxing out of the blue corner from Jeffersonville, Indiana, representing JC Elite, Darrin Warrick. And we have boxing out of the red corner, representing Team Ingram from here in Jackson, Tennessee, making his amateur debut, Robert Carlos Lopez.
And the referee giving instructions, and as you heard, this is Robert Carlos Lopez debut as an amateur boxing. He will come out of the red corner. Darrin Warrick will come out of the blue corner. He has 2 bites. And here we go, round 1. Look. And you'll see more action sometimes in amateur boxing. As you see now, a lot of punches thrown. There was one connected by Lopez. Also, see the jabs. A couple of connections there to the headgear by Warrick. And footwork, styles slightly different, but you see some swings and miss. Remember, only the ones that connect properly are scored on a 10-point must system. 3 minutes here in this first round. Lopez in the red, Warrick in the blue. A couple of jabs by Lopez. There's a right. And again, remember, only the ones that connect. Some of them will look like they connect, but they do miss or just graze the target. There was one that kind of snuck through off of glancing block. Don't want to lead with your head sometimes. And like I said, this is Lopez with the red on. First bout, Warrick with the blue. He's got 2 bouts in. I can hear their coaches both trying to give them a little instruction. That is fine in boxing. In tennis, you can't do that, but in boxing, you can. Good positioning by the referee. That one nearly got there, but blocked by Warrick. Lopez again in the red. Missed with that one. There was Warrick taking a swing, and the first round is over. And again, the referees score that, and both men go to their corner. Blue corner, again, we will tell you, is Darrin Warrick. And he, like I said, just his second bout. You see the lane, or the, I keep wanting to call them the lane girls. It's actually the ring girls. They, you can tell I did a football game last night. But great amateur action, and it's electrifying. A lot of punches thrown, but a lot of misses too, as you've got 2 of the future young fighters. You can see one of the trainers for Warrick giving him instruction. And in a minute, of course, Lopez being attended by, and you can see that in the right-hand corner of our picture, by Lamont Ingram himself. And that horn that you hear is the sound for round 2 to begin. So we are just about ready. You'll hear a horn here in a minute. And remember, Warrick out of the blue corner, Lopez in the red. Leather flying a little bit. Only 1 scoring punch in that flurry by both fighters. Lopez threw the big left in. Now he's turned right. Couple of blows to the headgear. Couple that sailed over. Couple to the chest. And a lot of blows will, unless they make good contact, there's a way the judges have been taught to judge this better than I have. There's one that did get through by Lopez. And again, Lopez is in the red. Warrick in the blue. And I will remind you of that a lot because we don't always establish that just by visual as far as introductions and things. Two very, very young fighters in this game as far as experience. That one, a right hook may have gotten by, and then a pretty good punch. Well, that was actually a left hook a minute ago. Lopez in a red, covered up. And both fighters are blocking a number of blows. And the ones that just glance and go off to the side don't count on the 10-point must system. Somebody asked one time, can you have a 10-10 score? According to what I read from USA Boxing, doesn't happen often, but you could have a round that went 10-10. Somebody has to be awarded a 10, though. Again, a lot of punches being thrown. Not many of them scoring for either fighter. And that one snuck through, may have scored some points then. And that is the end of the second round. Lopez heads back to the red corner, representing Team Ingram. Warrick heads back to the blue corner, representing JC Elite. And here's the round girl telling you round 3 is coming up. Remember, the intervals are 1-minute intervals in between. That gives the coaches time to talk to their fighters, give them some water. Of course, you see over in the blue corner, there's Red has got it right now. There, he didn't spit his water out. Blue's got the bucket in front, and you will see them. And the ring girl has made it around, told everybody that round 3 is coming up. You're watching on Worthy Road Studios Facebook page. And we are about ready to have action again. Lopez strides out there, the stool goes away, and let's have some action. Warrick comes out, Lopez steps up with the aggression, footwork. Movement is very important in amateur boxing, especially movement of the feet. And there's one that may have made a scoring punch to the stomach area by Warrick. Again, Warrick in the blue, Lopez getting the 1 or 2. Now the side punches do not score. That one, not a scoring punch, and I'm trying to help you with it a little bit. But the judges are the only ones that know, and they're trained better than I to score this. Lopez in the red, very aggressive right now. Retaliating is Warrick. He answers. Warrick's wearing blue. You can hear the crowd getting excited. Another flurry by both fighters. And that always excites the crowd a little bit. They clinch, and they'll tell them to break. Good job by the official calling for that break. You can hear the punches being thrown. The sound here by Worthy Roads is really good. There's one, a missing one, and a step by. A couple of low punches. Will one land? An uppercut that didn't land by Lopez. Lopez got a jab kind of in there. Lopez with the left-hander approach. He is left-handed, I believe. And he is trying to make something happen. In the clinch again, the referee tells him to break. And I believe you probably heard that right here on Worthy Road Studios. There we go with the clinch again. You hear the break. And action in the red, Lopez. In the blue, Darrin Warrick. And that is the end of the third round as they hug. And there's a lot of sportsmanship in the boxing world, in amateur boxing. We'll see what we got. The ring announcer is about to step in. And here he comes. Headgears come off. Ring announcer waiting for the scoring sheets. Each official hands in that's judging, hands an individual sheet to the referee, how they scored this fight. We have two gentlemen and a lady scoring this fight tonight. They will do an excellent job. I wished we could be right there with them as they scored the fight. And the referee comes over and asks a little information, which is good. That shows that we have got top flight people. You see the official coming over the ring, and they are looking at the scorecard. And we are just about ready to make the announcement. And let's take it back up to the ring. Well, I said they were ready. They had to go back to one of the judges. This is what I like, though, is being sure about the scoring of this match. Top-notch sanctioned event by Boxing USA. And we're going to get it all done. We'll get it right. And our wonderful ring announcer, he's got a good voice. We will take it back to the ring as soon as he is handed and told the results. Rhonda Collins, if we can get a picture of Miss Rhonda, that's the late Rayford Collins, who kind of started amateur boxing back a long time ago here in Jackson, Tennessee. Of course, at one time, Golden Gloves ring announcer George Smith, who was a former mayor here, actually announced the national tournaments many times. And we've got a fine young man doing the announcing tonight. Rhonda has worked on these. You see the belt and the trophy coming out, and we are ready to go back to the ring.
The boxers exit the ring, exit through the neutral corner over here, and see the doctors. All right, let's give these two boxers another round of applause.
And you heard that the boxers will exit to the neutral corner to see the doctor after the match.
Decision for your winner, boxing out of the blue corner.
And you heard the winner of this match getting the belt out of the blue corner is Darrin Warrick of JC Elite, 21 years old and 147 pounds. He has had two previous bouts, and you'll see the young man